Okay, it's crazy to think this is like, I don't know, like the last one here, but it's been an awesome semester, and I feel like I've learned a ton. Um, some aha insights, takeaways from the discussion that we had. You know, one thing I had made I made a spreadsheet. I'll just share it because I can. But if you look here, so we're discussing the case, and like just in general. I mean, this is how it's going to apply to future opportunities for me. When you have two options here, you got GM, CR, and True North. You got to weigh the pros and cons of each, right? Like for instance, the annual profits. Now this just changed up a little bit because I changed this cost, so it's a little bit cheaper to make like the variable costs right now. It's cheaper to go with GM, CR, and also really this number right here, their production line cost, like their total annual cost, is cheaper as well because they're actually paying for that. So the royalties they're taking, whereas the revenue is really coming in great part to us, this $510,000. But the reason I'm sharing this is just you got to weigh out the pros and cons when you're making a decision. When you have, like, for them right now in their situation, and I'm talking just about this right now, and I'm talking a little bit more just about in general about what I have to do. But I'm going to face different decisions, and I need to look at what's going to be the best, not just for now, but in the long run. And whether that's the royalty or whether it's seeking greater financing from another person, where it's going to take initial capital from us, to invest in say an expensive machine. I mean, is that even like a good idea, or can we get someone else to pay for that, help us get our feet on ground? The deal that we made was for like 2 years exclusivity, exclusiveness to them. Is that even the best thing? Because we might lose a great deal of market or other opportunities to work with other businesses. So I think it's really important just to ask myself, while it may be saving me a lot of money up front, is this the best decision long term, or should I seek financing elsewhere? If it's not the best decision long term, is it going to help us if we do this decision now? Is it going to help us get to the point where we'll be able to afford stuff later down the road? Like this 2-year deal, is it going to be worth us to do that? And if not, I think you should look at other avenues of growth, because if both of those options, if it's not helping you short term to reach your long term goals, then maybe doing it all yourself and getting other licensings with multiple businesses, or if buying it yourself right now is not an option, or long-term licensing it exclusively to someone else. If those aren't options now, if they don't make sense, if they don't help you in your long-term goals, like I feel like your short-term goals should spur you closer to your long-term goals. They should somehow help you, get into the direction that you want to go. If not, then you really should look at other avenues of options, because maybe there's something better out there. But until then, I mean, and like this in this negotiation this week, it was we had a time limit, and I mean, I'll be honest, I mean, it was early in the morning too, so who knows how focused we all were, but I felt like we reached an agreement where, weighing out the pros and cons from both sides, we felt that we were at a good place. But I guess my question for the week is the short-term solution going to solve problems long-term? Is it going to help us solve problems long-term? Because if not, look at the other options. And maybe turning down the deal is what you need to do. But for them in this particular case, they needed the financing, and I think it was really helpful. But again, do the short-term actions, the short-term plans, I should say. The short-term plans help your long-term, help you realize your long-term goals sooner? If not, or even at all. If not, then we should look at other options. But Brother Mitchell, it's been great, man. It's been a really fun semester. Thanks for all your really detailed insights and responses. I really appreciated it. So really, I feel very blessed. So thank you very much.